Hi everyone! We're back again, and in our last video we shared some of the best skincare treatment you can try in Korea. But just because these treatments are popular doesn't mean every clinic is reliable or high quality. There are so many options and it can be overwhelming to find the clinic you can trust. So today we'll be sharing some tips on how to pick a good clinic in Korea. And for this one, we get so many questions about the clinics while we are living in Singapore.
So yes, personally actually tried the over 10 well-known skin clinics in Korea. So many, really. But only about 2 out of them were that I truly recommend. Honestly, there's only one clinic I keep going back each time I visit Korea. So we cannot really name the specific clinic here in this YouTube video because of the, I don't know, policy or something like that. But stay until the end for a big hint about where we go. By the way, we didn't get any money. No, it's not a sponsorship.
Our channel is too small yet.
It's just a purely honest advice. So stay tuned until the end.
First, let's start with the first tip. Avoid relying on sponsored search and ads. If you ever Google Seoul Skin Clinic for foreigners, you'll see tons of sponsored ads and various clinics. I've tried some of this, but they're often not the top places that locals recommend. Many of these clinics focus on attracting tourists, so the quality might not always be the best. Instead of following the ad, look for the recommendations from more trusted sources.
Avoid the Google ads, and then also there are a lot of advertisements or promotions in Instagrams or TikToks. Don't really believe that, to be honest. We'll talk about it more. So the next, let's talk about the type of clinic you should look for first. Because in Korea there are two main types. The first one is the 피부과, is a dermatology clinics run by the specialist, and then 의원 is a general clinics run by the general doctor. So we recommend going with the 피부과 because they have a certified dermatologist who specialize in skin treatment.
General clinics or 의원 often have a general doctors who may not have specific training in dermatology. Surprisingly, there isn't usually much of a price difference between them, but 피부과 clinics are typically more reliable. If you see a clinic with both 피부과 and 의원 in the name, it means they have a both specialist and generalist, which can also be a good choice.
Go for the 피부과 first. Third tip is don't rely solely on beauty apps. 여신 티켓 and 강남 언니. I'm pretty sure if you are interested in Korean skincare, you've heard of these apps. Those apps are very popular in Korea, and they list clinics and promotions. Don't really solely rely on that. I'm not saying that don't download this app and don't use it. I'm not saying this, but don't really rely on them purely.
Many reviews on these apps are incentivized, so they don't always give a full picture. The top clinics don't need heavy advertising since they are already popular and so busy. So a lot of promotions are from lesser known clinics trying to attract the attention. For simple treatments like aqua peeling, promotions are fine. You can try with a cheap price. But for the pricier treatments like a Thermagy, it's better to look for the clinic with solid reputation rather than going for the lowest price because the doctor's skill really matters. Yeah.
Because you need to design before you do the Thermagy from the experience and then skill. So the fourth one, be skeptical of the Naver review. Naver is a Google version of in Korea. Everyone uses Naver. So another important tip is to be cautious with the Naver reviews. I'm not saying Naver is bad, by the way. Naver is very good. Many clinics offer incentives for reviews, actually, so which make the ratings less reliable.
A better place to check is Google reviews actually, because in Google reviews they don't incentivize. Since Korean clinics don't focus on Google marketing, the reviews there can be feel more genuine. Look for the clinics with rating of 4.5 or higher on Google, as it usually means they're better quality options. So fifth, ask your Korean friends like us. This is probably one of the best ways to find a good clinic, aka Korean friends. Most Koreans have tried several clinics and know which ones are reliable and which ones to avoid. So if you have any Korean friends, definitely ask for their recommendations. They will have a great insight and might even know specific doctors that are best for certain treatments.
But what if you don't have a Korean friends around you? Yeah, that's the problem, right? So that's why maybe you're watching this YouTube video. So in this case, I found out the best way. I know that you already know the answer. Surprisingly, yes, ChatGPT can be a great resource. So I actually asked ChatGPT to list the best skin clinics in Seoul for foreigners. I just give it a try. I didn't know how it would answer, but I just wanted to try it. And
For this video, true source of truth.
yes. So it gave a few well-known, reputable options. As a hint, actually, in the beginning of our video, I mentioned that I only go to one clinic, right?
Yeah.
So the clinic we go,
Was in ChatGPT.
yes.
Oh, wow.
It's actually first one
Oh, okay.
on the list.
I mean, you change.
Yeah, it will
Yeah.
change. I'm not sure like
Yeah.
if you get the same result, but at least came out as a first recommendation in the list. I was so surprised. So if you are unsure where to start, ask ChatGPT and it can give you a solid place to begin your search. It gave me like a 10 recommended list. Surprisingly, the first one, the clinic where we go, right? And then the second and the third one, also I went there before.
You tried
Yeah,
before.
I tried before. And then since it's a good clinics for foreigners, they will provide you English consultation and Chinese consultation, Japanese consultation, any languages that you can speak.
So, those are our top tips for choosing a trustworthy skin clinic in Korea. We hope these tips really help you find a place that's safe and effective.
And if you have any questions or want more skincare advice, feel free to leave a comment below.
It can be a Korean friends that you know.
Yeah. Thanks for watching and then we'll see you next time.